Hey there, my fellow Whovians and Whoninots. Well, there's been quite a bit of news since I last made a video, like 20 years ago, something like that? It has been a while, I do apologize for that. So, some news. Jodie Whittaker is leaving, and now Russell T Davies will be the showrunner. Again. Now, I'm going to be perfectly honest. When I first heard that Davies was coming back as the showrunner, I was very concerned about that. And it's not the fact that I don't like Davies or hated his run. His run is iconic. It's what drew a lot of people in. It's what drew me in. The thing that really made me not love that idea is the fact that I don't want Doctor Who to go back to the good old days, because ratings haven't been that great. The reviews of the show, has been lackluster. I can say the show in the past couple years has not been as good as it really used to be. And there's a lot of issues for that, and we'll get to that in a second, but I really don't think the solution for this is to, bring it back to the good old days. Let's bring in David Tennant. Let's bring in Russell T Davies. Let's do what's worked in the past, because Doctor Who should never go back to the past in a big way like this. Like, yeah, I like when they do nods or when they bring back an old villain. That's cool. But the show should always continuously move forward. And this decision is going backwards. Why do I think the show is not as popular as it used to be? There's a lot of answers for that. Some conspiracy theorists out there like to say it's because of Whittaker, but really, Jodie Whittaker has been fantastic in this role. She has done everything she can. The big problem is the writing. It has not been anywhere as good as it used to be. It's pretty obvious I'm not Chibnall's biggest fan. I hate most of the things he has done to this show. I'm not going to mention the Timeless Children. Oh wait, I just did. So the Timeless Children happened. Wasn't that something? And that's not to mention the problems I had with the writing of the companions. Now, the companions were nice, but there was never really any tension, and when it was there, it was kind of like, I don't feel great about it. Well, stop it. Alright. There was never any infighting with Whittaker and her companions in the first season, and that was so boring. We got a little bit of that with Whittaker being a little bit more angry, trying to hide things from her companions, which, I liked that change. I didn't like Whittaker's first run of it with the writing. Again, nothing to do with her, but the writing was just so lackluster and tried to make an amalgamation of what the Doctor character should be. But we're not here to talk about Chibnall. I've done that enough. I'm tired of talking about him. His reign is basically almost over. We got, 3 more holiday specials left, and then he's done. He's going to be probably one of the shortest tenured showrunners in the show's history. I'm not too sure on the classic Who side of things, but definitely shorter than Moffat and Davies. Twice. He's gonna have 2 reigns. See how long those go for. And again, my apprehension against this is nothing to do with Davies. He is a fantastic writer. He obviously loves Doctor Who, and he is still kind of a part of the community. He has been writing a lot of short stories, books since the pandemic started, and those are absolutely fantastic. I haven't read all of them, but from what little I've read, I really, really still think he's cares about the show, which is amazing. But again, Doctor Who should never go back. It always needs to progress. The moment it looks back, the moment it tries to replicate what happened in the past, I think it's gonna die, because Doctor Who always needs to be changing. It always needs to keep moving forward. Am I gonna keep watching the show? Of course. One showrunner is not going to make me change my opinions and never watch the show again. That'd be silly. I'm still going to watch the show. I mean, I've got this far with Chibnall. I'm pretty much stuck at it for the rest of my life. If they were going to do something a little more drastic, like bring back an old Doctor as a new Doctor, I would stop watching it then. 100%. A lot of people have been saying they want to see Tennant come back, or his kind of clone character, the Meta-Crisis Doctor, come back as the Doctor. No. No. Just flat out, no. David Tennant is an amazing actor. He was, for a lot of people, that was their doctor, was David Tennant. And when I was growing up, it's my doctor when I was growing up. But his time is over. He's doing work for Big Finish. If you want to see him in new Doctor Who stories, go there. We still got the comics. He's probably still being written in comics and books. Go there. The TV show is the lifeblood of Doctor Who. It's basically started it all. You know, you can have all the books, all the comic books, all the audio dramas you want, but the TV show is the most important. And I'm really scared about where it's going now. Again, if you look at the ratings, they weren't great for most of Chibnall's run. Doctor Who Flux just wrapped. I'll probably make a video talking about that at some point. But I didn't think it was like that big of a draw. And, you know, a lot of it has to do with the fact that BBC doesn't market the show. A month before that season came out, we heard whispers of something. A month. That is barely enough time to get people invested into this. We needed to hear about this long ago. Something a little bit more, like not even a trailer, but like a teaser that something's happening. You know, what we're building towards, what we're going to see soon. There's no marketing. BBC has zero faith in the show, and that's because it's not doing well. And it's not doing well because they're not marketing it. But that's just what I think. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments down below. If you have any recommendations for what you'd like to see next, leave it down there as well. If you enjoyed this video or enjoyed me, please give this video a like and please consider subscribing. Thank you so much for watching.